the second heat of the men's eights is Germany in lane 1, Italy in lane 2, Romania in lane 3. Here they are replaying the start.
Yeah, we're going to see rate wars here. The Romanians love to go over at a very high rate of striking, you know, up above 40 for the whole course. And they're the blades of the world champions from Germany, Hannes Ocek in the stroke seat, setting the rhythm. The back of Martin Sauer, Cox from Berlin. And at the moment, it's the Romanians that have, well, Romania and Germany went through the 500 metres mark together. Romania, to me, look a little more conservative in the rate. They're down at 40 strokes. I don't know if their coach, Antonio Colomici, has just said, you know, maybe just row a little longer, lads, and just maybe 3 pips less. And it seems to be doing a good job for them because they're going head-to-head with the Germans at this rate. The Italians back with a substitute on board, but Germany just coming through in this second quarter. And the time of 1:19.81. 0.3 slower than the Dutch in the first heat cap.
Yeah, I was interested to see how the times are going to compare. The Dutch really had a flying start. They took so much in that first 500. Surprised to see them going through faster than the Germans, but the Romanians still in touch here with the German 8.
Well, the Germans have really moved through in this second quarter. 2:41, that's 2 seconds quicker than the Dutch went through in the second quarter of that race where they beat the British. You can see the big 5-man in the German 8 there, Jakob Schneider. Well, we're just going into the bowman, Wiesenfeld on the left-hand pitch. Joe Wiesenfeld, Felix Wimberger going down, Max Planner, Torben Johannessen. And then, well, there's Martin Sauer, the coxswain, Hannes Ocek, the stroke. We missed the big 5-man, Jakob Schneider. We really looked to be stuffing it in. Just there we go, back down the back. There he is, you see, with that distinctive bun on the back of his hair. He really does provide the power and the momentum for that boat in this part of the race.
I'm interested in what the Romanians do. I really agree with you, Martin. It's a change of tactics from them. We saw the rates through the roof from them in previous rounds of the World Cup. We saw them race at Henley, ridiculous ratings there, and now we're seeing them down at 36. This is a new tactic, perhaps, from the Romanians.
Yeah, it's not doing so badly on it because it's quite close, isn't it, between them and between Germany. That distance is not 70 metres. I think that might be something like 0.7. The Germans under pressure a little bit in this third quarter of the race. Romania at their lower rate of striking, using different tactics, not so many strokes a minute, but more run of the boat. Looked to be more threatening. Germany moving out again. Sauer's made the call, and Germany now have made a decisive move as we come into the last quarter.
Yeah, they've just taken it up there as they go past the 1,500-metre timing marker. So it's just one crew's going to go straight through to the A final. I'd be really surprised if it's not the German crew. We've got the Romanians in the front of the shot there, but the Italians must be way out to the left.
And the thing is, the Germans are going to be pleased that their time is significantly quicker, about 3 or 4 seconds quicker than the Dutch. Now that does look good, doesn't it? See the way they flow out. Just the angles are right, everything's great. You've got the experience of Richard Schmidt in the 7th seat. Look across to see where he is, the Olympic champion from men's 8s in 2012. Had to settle for the silver medal in Rio behind the British, but hoping to make it another gold in Tokyo in a couple of years' time if he stays in the 8. Romania, they've had a good go in this, but they're now struggling to keep up with the pace of the Germans in the last quarter.
Yeah, the boat just not moving on quite in the same way that the German boat does. Moving down to the line now, they've got 200 metres to go, and the German are increasing their lead with every stroke.
Yeah, I think I'm enjoying watching the Germans in this last part of the race. This is the best part of the race for them. Max Planner, the guy with the beard, Johannessen, the brother of his brother won Olympic gold medal in the 8s in 2012.
The Romanians are really sprinting here. Romanians taking it up. Decreasing.
Germany got it under control. It looks like, what are they coming in at? 37. That's conservative for them. So 5:32 for the Germans. That's 4 seconds quicker than the Dutch came across the line. Maybe conditions a little different. Hard to read too much into that time, but you know, the Germans have got it. There's Torben Johannessen just with his arm on the sax board. Jakob Schneider, the big 5-man. 6, Malte Jacek, Richard Schmidt, Hannes Ocek, and Martin Sauer, the cox, wondering what to make of that. Congratulations there from Kristi Lipirgi, the Romanian 7-man, 26 years of age, veteran of the Rio Olympics. The Italians, they were out of it, really. They had a substitute in that boat, Luca Palato, had to be withdrawn, the 3-man in the 8, and he was replaced by Fabio Infirmo. That might have upset them for this race. They certainly weren't on the pace. The Italians, who contain many of the men that took a bronze medal in the World Championships last year. 24 seconds back for Italy, that is a big